any condition here. So any join condition should not give it. Understand now? So we should not give any condition because cross join is not having any condition here. Now let me go and check it out. So let me go and check it out. And what it was happening, you can see each and every row. So the one oracle, see how many times it will be? 4 times. Why, sir? 4 times means, yeah, the point is the oracle is a one row in my course table. It will be matching with the 4 rows of a student table. It was joins with the comparing with the 4 rows of a student table. Even though null also you're comparing, see. Carefully observe. Okay, now? So one is comparing with the how many rows here? Smith, Allen, Jones, Word. Okay, now? So Oracle course ID number is comparing with these 4 people. In the same pattern, can you see in the second one is also same as. So Java also, you're comparing with how many? 4 people. Okay, 4 rows. Okay, same as you are remaining. Okay, 3. .NET. .NET is also comparing with the 3. Okay, right. So like this, what happened? Oracle is 1. Oracle is a 1. Okay, so 1 into year 1. Okay, 1 into 4. Here Java 1 into 4. Here .NET 1 into 4. Okay, na? So total how much here? There is 12 rows. So the 12 rows is came now. Come on, guys. 12 rows came or not? Okay, now? Right. So this is cross join mechanism. And cross joins keyword I'm using. Okay. Cross join keyword I'm using. Okay. So now what it was happened here? This is called a ANSI format. This is called as what now? ANSI format. If you want to write ANSI. But same as if you want to write into non-ANSI, how to write into non-ANSI here? Okay. So non-ANSI is also very simple. Okay. So select start students. Okay. Here I don't want to use any cross join. Okay. Na? And course. Just give it like this. Okay. And don't use your cross join key. Okay. Because this is a key. And these keys are we are using under ANSI format. Okay, now right. And this is what now? Student comma course. And now you can execute. So now same output. There is nothing. So how it was working cross join? I already given. How it was working cross join? For example, a table is having 3 rows. Another table is having 4 rows. Then cross join will work a M cross 1 formula. Each and every row will be checked. Here observe. Okay, mechanism, each row of a table will joins with each row of another table. This is the working nature of a cross join, how it was working. Okay, right. So now here, okay, fine. So this is what now your non-ANSI old style or Oracle 8IO. Okay, now, right. And now we can see now the next one. Now we are asking, sir, here cross join just row to row comparison is happened. Yes or no? Only one row comparing with the all rows of your another table. Yes or no? One row comparing with the all rows of another table. Okay. If it was there, so where is useful, sir? Where we want to create or where we want to use this cross join? It means that generally cross joins where you want to use means in billing system. Okay. When you go for in real time applications, where the cross join, because so many people have a doubt, sir, cross join is not having any condition also not there. If condition is there, Okay, we can understand that, okay, user requirement basis, user requirement condition they was given. So based on our condition wise data retrieval. So that we have some reason we can tell. But here cross-join, what happened? There is a no condition. Condition is also not allowed. Okay, just a row-to-row comparison only happen. Understand now? So each row-to-row comparison only happen. Other than this, nothing is there in this. Okay, but you have a question. So where I can use this cross-join? Just comparing means where I can use. Okay, means the reason is what now? The cross-join mostly we are using under billing system. So nowadays you can see in a computerized bills are there. If you go to any shopping mall, you're purchasing some products, and after purchasing products, what happened? The total bill amount will be generated. Okay. So in that application, okay, the people will implement it what now internally in database side, they are using cross-join. Okay. Now, for example, I will show you one practical example. Let me see. For example, now I'm creating two sample tables, guys, for our requirement basis. I'm creating here. Items one. Okay. I can say serial number or else, yes, serial number. And I'm taking item name. So varchar 2, and I'm taking one more column, price, number type. So this is one table we are created. After that, I'm inserting some, okay, items, okay, into this table. So now I'm saying serial number 1. Item name is called as a, okay, for example, pizza. Pizza cost is, okay, 180 rupees in the pizza cost, okay. Next item 2, okay, I'm taking here burger. The burger cost is, for example, 70 rupees. So like this, just imagine we are going to be save some items details in one table. Same as I'm creating one more table with another name is called as a items number 2. The second table we are creating. And now I can go for to this, okay, to execute now. Table is created as usual, items number 2. And now in items number 2, I'm going to insert some, okay, some items I'm inserting into this. Okay, serial number 101. Okay, item name is Pepsi. It's a 25 rupees. Okay, and now 102, and it was Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. And now, okay, so this was, for example, 20 rupees. So here your wish, okay, now you can take any number of items you can store in your table. Okay, yeah, just a mechanism understanding purpose. I'm taking one small table. Okay, right. And finally, that items you can go to call here. This is items 1 table. And this is my items number 2 table. So items. What is the spelling items 2? Okay, double quotes. Huh? Okay. So now these are the 2 tables are there. So now what is the requirement for us? Okay, for example, if any customer when come to here, the customer must be selected 2 items from these 2 different tables. Okay, now? So he want to select any 2 items. Any 2 items he can select from these 2 tables, from this 2 list of tables. Okay, so when he was selected, maybe some customer will come, he selected pizza with the combination of Pepsi. Some customer will select it like this. One more customer will come, pizza with the combination of Coca-Cola. One more customer selected, they order burger with the combination of Pepsi. One more customer order burger with a combination of Coca-Cola. So that means their choice. Okay, they want to select or order any combination of 2 items. That's your wish. And the items must be from 2 tables because it is a joint technique. Joints are working on multiple tables. So compulsory your selected order items should be have in the 2 tables. Then only joints are required. Otherwise, no need joints. Okay. So now, for example, one customer's order pizza 180 rupees with a combination of Pepsi 25 rupees. So one customer is ordered pizza with a combination of Pepsi, then what is the total bill amount of that customer? Come on, guys. What is the bill amount of that customer? 180 plus 25 rupees. Total 205 rupees. Okay, now same as one more customer is ordered pizza with a combination of Coca-Cola. Then this customer total bill amount how much? 180 plus 20, 200 rupees. Okay. So like any combination of two items from the two table, when customer is selected, then only we require a joins. Otherwise, no need a joins. So now here I want to implement join technique. Okay, now. So now how I'm writing, see carefully. Select here I1. I1 is called as the alias name of your table. I1 dot I name. I name means item name, column name, comma. I1 dot price, comma. I2, another alias name of another table. I2 dot I name, comma. I2 dot price. So from two tables, two columns. Okay, I'm taking items 1, 2 columns, items 2, 2 columns, comma. Next, what I want to do, total amount. If any combination, total amount we need to generate. Then I want to write I1 dot price plus I2 dot price. Okay, now that I'm showing as a total amount. Okay, total amount is what now? Again, alias name. Column level alias name we call. Then after from what is our table name? Items 1. If you want to use cross join, and here and items 1 alias name I want to create now, I1 alias name, and cross join items 2 I2. That's over. So carefully observe. Here I1 and I2. Here I1 and I2. What it is means? These are the alias names of your table. These are alias names of your table. And one more thing, aliases also we discuss in early classes. I already said to you, aliases are very, very important role will be play in joins, subqueries, user-defined data types. So that very clearly I explained to you in the early classes. Okay, now, right. And this is table level alias. Total amount is called as what now? Column level alias on this operation. On this price column operation, I'm giving this is column level alias. These are the table level aliases. Okay, now table level aliases. Okay, so now, so these are the things we implemented. Okay, and let me see finally the output, how it was come. So careful also. This is what the result will come. So what it was happen cross join, what is the nature of cross join? Each and every row will comparing with each and every row of a second table. Now you are tell me, my first table, how many rows? 2 rows. Second table, how many rows? 2 rows. So 2 into 2, how many rows? 4 rows. Got it up? Now, then you can see carefully the very interesting observe. So one customer is ordered pizza 180 rupees with a combination of Pepsi 25 rupees. Then the total amount of this customer bill amount, how much here? 205 rupees is customer. Suppose another customer is came. He was ordered as per their taster. He was ordered pizza with a combination of Coca-Cola. He was ordered. Then this is a total amount 200 rupees. Another customer is came. He was interested to order burger with Pepsi combination. Then 95 rupees. So another customer is came burger with Coca-Cola combination, then 90 rupees. So any combination they can go to order from the two tables, but whatever they order, based on that order, I want to give a total bill amount I want to fire. Okay, now. So in this cases, each row to row comparisons. Now understand a cross join, how it was useful for us means each and every row comparisons levels, cross joins are very, very important for us. Okay, now. So like this, I was given some examples in the material. You just go to practice it. Okay, right. And this is another example of a cross join. Okay, right. And I will give this sample tables also for your practicing purpose. If anybody practicing, so these sample tables also I'm giving to in my running notes or class notes. Okay, so based on this sample tables, you can. Okay, the tables also I'm giving to you. So so if anybody, okay, when they're practicing level, these tables create and practice it. Okay, it will be very easy for you when you have it tables. It's very, very easy for you. Okay, now, right. And this is one information. So I'm taking one smaller, what we can say result output. But when you're practicing, you can understand that what is output. Just for your idea purpose, I'm giving now. Okay, right. So this is cross-join, okay, information. Now, after cross-join, next we can go for here, natural join. So natural join. Natural join, okay, how we can, okay, how and where we want to use means, carefully observe. Yes, so many people are confusing in the natural join, but simple differences I will explain to you, and it was very easy to understand. Okay, now, right? So natural join generally where you want to use means, first thing is what now? Whenever we need to avoid some duplicate, okay, columns, okay, duplicate columns from your table. Okay, now, so for example, when you're joining two tables data, in these two tables of data, okay, suppose there's a common column is there. The common column is there means that definitely that column will come to twice. So I don't want to duplicate columns or repetition of columns in my result set. And natural join is very help us. Okay. But how it was working internally means that natural join internally working just like a equi-join. So already we have a equi-join knowledge. So same equi-join, how it was working based on equal operator, how the data fetching from multiple tables. Okay, same as natural join is also retrieving matching data only, just like a equi-join, because already we know equi-join retrieving only matching data. So natural join is also retrieving matching data. Because of reason, natural join is also working on equal operator. In this natural join, we can't use any less than, greater than, and between, or these kind of operators we cannot use. Got it my point now? So only equal operator only use it. So then you people have a doubt. Sir, if a natural join is also same like working like a equi-join or similar to equi-join, then what is the differences of these two joins? Okay, now this kind of doubts are coming to you. Okay, maybe I don't know. Before coming to doubts, I will explain that doubt. Okay, right. Anyway, you're getting doubt or not, I don't know. But I'm creating doubt and I'm giving respond. Okay, that's a better. You will also understand easily. Right. So now, so what is the differences, sir? Means that, see, I will show you differences each and every point along with practically observe carefully. Okay, right. First, I will take some definition here. Natural join is similar to equi-join. Similar to equi-join. Okay, similar to equijoin, because because okay now, because natural join is also retrieving data from multiple tables, okay, based on an equal operator, That's why, so already we knows that equijoin is also retrieving data based on equal operator. Yes or no, guys? Come on. Yes. So it is also same like that. So equal operator. So that is the reason the people will called as a equijoin. And next point is what now? Natural join is always remember is always retrieving which kind of data, sir? Means that it is also retrieving matching data. Okay, matching rows. Okay, just like a equijoin. So because of reason, natural join is also working on equal operator, means that definitely there is no chance to get a unmatching data. Yes or no? So it is also same like that equijoin. To get what now? Matching rows only, it will be get it. Just like your equijoin. There is no other chance for this. Okay, now these are the similarities. Okay. Now we are asking question. Then what is the differences of your natural join and the equijoin, sir? Let me come. I will explain each and every point along with example practically. See. So natural join. The differences of natural join and equijoin carefully observe. First point is what now? Equijoin, whenever we want to implement here, okay. So manually programmer should write your join condition. Yes or no? When you are writing your equijoin example, are you writing join condition? Join condition was given by who? User or system automatically taken up? Come on, guys. Okay. Yes, user will give it. So that means your first point is observed. What is my first point on equijoin? This join condition is giving by user implicit, sorry, giving by user explicitly. Here explicit means user defined. Explicitly. Understand my point now? First point. Okay, explicitly. So this join condition is giving by user explicitly. Okay. But here come to natural join. Observe carefully. Natural join, if user try to give it some condition for natural join is not allowed here. Because of reason, why programmer can't give a join condition in your natural join statement means, here the reason is what now? Your joining condition automatically preparing by system. That's why manually or explicitly user no need to give. Okay, na? So that means what I'm saying here, this join condition, careful observe guys, each and every point very clearly I'm going to explaining. Observe, this join condition is preparing by system, okay, implicitly. Okay, now that means implicit means what now? Automatically. That's the mean. Again, don't confuse. Automatically. Automatically, your system is going to be preparing joint condition for your natural joint. Okay, na? Right. This is first difference. Okay, na? Right. And I will show you practical also. Don't worry. Okay, don't hurry, and don't worry. Okay, right. Second point. Here, equi-join, when you want to use okay, common column name is a optional. So many people are asking, sir, common column should be there in the table. Means I said what now? It's not be should be, but recommended. Every real time people will take a common column name. Why means easy to identification. Okay, now? So here equi-join, what it was telling us, common column name is a optional. Optional means what now? Maybe, may not be. Okay, now? But guys, remember, natural join common column is a mandatory. Without a common column, you cannot implement a natural join. It's a very important point. Common column is mandatory. Okay, now this is the second difference. Third difference is what now? Okay, third difference is what now? So equi-join, okay, will not avoid duplicate columns. Duplicate columns from result set. Okay, whatever the result will come to you from the result set, it cannot avoid duplicate columns. But come to natural join, okay, natural join, it will be avoided. Okay, to avoid duplicate columns. Duplicate columns from the result set. From the result set. Okay, now? So these are the main points, guys, here to always remember what is the differences between equi and natural. Got it? And now let me see each and every point practically we observe. Now, so first point I will show you practically observe. This is explicit condition. User must be give a condition here, but here no need to give. Let me come. What is the mean this? For example, my first point. First, I will call my tables. Okay. First, I'm calling my tables. Okay, course. And another table is called as what now? Students. Fine. Now I'm writing now. Select a star from, okay, capital observe. Students S, comma, course C, where S dot CID is equals to C dot CID. This is which join? Come on, guys. Identify this is which join. Yes, equi or inner join. So in this result, can you see, do you have any duplicate C? Okay. So can you find out here? Have a duplicate columns? Come on, guys. In your result, do you have any duplicate columns? Yes, definitely. So you have two duplicate columns. That means CID is called as a duplicate columns. Okay, now it's repeated here. And one more thing is what now, guys, here, this condition, equi-join condition, whatever we written, this is called a join condition, JC, join condition. This condition was written by who? User, programmer. Okay, na? Written by programmer, not system. Okay, na? Right. This is the point of your, this join condition is giving by user explicitly. Explicit means user defined. Explicit means user defined. Okay. But natural join, you can come out and see. Natural join I'm writing. For example, select a star from students S, comma. Here I'm using keyword. Natural join and course C. But here I'm not giving any condition because I don't want to give any condition. Okay, condition is not allowed. So now I just given two tables here. Okay, with only natural join key I'm starting. What it was happening, you can see. Now tell me, okay, equi-join query result, natural join query result, both are same or different? Both are same. Where is different? Yeah, somebody is saying different. Where is different? Check out carefully. Same output. Equi-join, whatever the result was showing us, same result is showing us your natural join also. So now tell me, guys, now tell me, natural join retrieving matching data na unmatching data na? Yes, only matching data. That's why the point I said, it is a similar to equi-join because of natural join is also retrieving based on equal operator, and it always retrieving matching rows just like equi-join. Okay, that's happened. But here condition I was not written, but still my data is got it. That means this condition who written? Your Oracle server will prepare this condition. Your Oracle server prepared this condition by by implicitly it was going to be prepared. So that means first point clear, all of you? The first point practically is over. Practically we proved or not? Okay. Come to third point also we clear. Third point is also we overcome. Yes, third point is also we can. So third point, what it was saying, equi-join will not avoid duplicate columns, but natural join is avoid duplicate columns. Can you see? Can you see? CID in my natural join, CID how many times here there? One time it's there. But here CID how many times here? So that means where is your duplicate columns? In equi-joiner, in natural joiner? Yes, in equi-join you have a duplicate columns. But in natural join, CID is only repeated one time only. That means the duplicate columns are automatically removed or avoided by natural join. But that case was not happened in your equi-join statement. Okay, now? So this is the natural and equi, one more difference. Okay, now? But here, see, here also I'm giving what? A star. Here also I'm giving what? A star. So both are stars, but avoiding duplicates, but not avoiding duplicates. That point is very important. Okay, now? Right. The next one is observe. Common column name is a optional, but common column name is a mandatory. Okay, this is very highlight point here. Careful observe. So now come to my two tables. Once I have to check course and students. Okay, na course and students. Here I was there, common column. So common column is there. Suppose in one of my table, column name I'm changing, for example. Got it my point now? I want to change my column name. Okay, so how I want to change column name? Anybody remember syntax? We already discussed in the early classes. Come on, guys. Anybody knows how to change column name? Come on. Which command? Alter command. Alter command, not update command, Subbu. Alter. The entire syntax, anybody knows? Entire syntax, anybody knows? So give me syntax of how to changing rename, how to changing column. Any syntax? If you know syntax, just give me syntax. Complete syntax I wanted, complete formula I wanted. How to rename a column name. What is the syntax for that? Harshal, some little bit mistake was there in your syntax. Once check out. Rahul, you also did small mistake. You can check it out. Yes. Okay, Jyoti, you also miss. And Vengalrao was given correct answer. Vengalrao given correct answer. Okay. So what is the syntax here? Observe. Okay. Anyway, some people tried. That's okay. Now, alter table. Which table? For example, course. What I want to use the rename keyword. I want to use alter table rename. Column is my predefined statement. Old column name CID to CRID. I'm giving now. Okay, now after giving this, let you come out and see your course table. Okay, successfully change. Come on, guys. Your column name successfully change. Yes. So, and second table is what now? My second table is what now? Carefully observe. Select a star from my second table is what now? Students. Okay, fine. So now here carefully observe. If I want to ask you one thing in these two tables, do you have any common column here? Common column name is there in these two tables? No. But still, I can perform my equijoin. Let you see how to write equijoin now. Select a star from students S, comma, or C, okay, where S dot CID is equals to C dot CRID. I'm giving now. Column names are different, but still I'm using the different column names in my equijoin condition. What it was happen, you can see. Anything miss? Students, yes or no? Students, our table name is students. Okay, fine. Now we can go to execute. Now tell me, guys, when I'm using different column names in my equijoin condition, still it is working and accepting, and your final result also give it us. Okay, with the different column names. Okay, now. But now I'm using same thing, natural join I'm doing now. So select a start from students, yes. And here my keyword, natural join, courses C. Now what it was happening, you can see here. It is working or not working, see. What's happened? It's showing any result. No. See, it doesn't show any result because of reason your query is not considered by your oracle. Your oracle is not considered your query. That's why what it was. Okay, sorry, students. Students, and see what it was happened. Okay. Now we can see what's happening. You can tell me in this case. Cross join. Very good, Vengal Rao. Very good. Good, Sachin. Yes, it's come water. Cross join. That's why I'm saying that cross join is the default join. Understand? If anybody asks your interview panel, what is the default join in joins? Cross join. See, I didn't write cross join, but cross join is showing to me. Okay, now. So that means a natural join cannot implement it here. Why, sir, natural join cannot implement it means in which tables between are you using natural join? In those tables, there is no common column name. So the point is clear. What is the point? Without a common column name in the tables, we cannot implement a natural join technique. Now we can see, see when I'm using this, that this is the problem. It was showing the default join, cross join. The cross join result is showing us defaultly. But now we can observe. Again, my column name I have to change as usual. See what I'm doing here. Again, I have to change my column name by using of Alt command. Okay, let me come out my CRID. Okay, my CRID to CID I'm taking. Again, I'm going to changing my column name. Then after course, you can see column name changes successfully. And come back and see your student table. Okay, now tell me now these two tables are having common column name. Yes. And after that, I'm writing my natural join. See carefully. Now I'm writing my natural join. Students, yes. Natural join for C. Let me come out and see to execute. Yes. Now we got it, huh? So this is what the difference. So that means the three differences, whatever we identified, that was practically implemented. Huh? Okay, na? So if any interview panel, anybody is asking to you, sir, what is the differences between equi and natural join? So these 3 points are highlighted. Okay, right. So these are natural join and equi join working nature. Okay, so finally, I will give one example on this. So my natural join should be this. Okay. And the next most important join, guys, here. So somebody's asking, sir, without alias names, can I do it or not? Okay, na? So now let me see. Okay, one of our student is asking, I'm removing alias names. Natural join is working or not? This is a good question, actually. Yes. And now we can go for to enter. What's happened? Shake. So your doubt is clear now? Yes. Okay, na? Right. So this is what we called as here natural and equi join. Now the most important join is here. Okay, right. So the most important join in real time also and very complex join. Okay, self join. So because the previous joins are very easy to understand because of reason there are two tables are there. So the two tables can joins together and data comparison one table to another table. So this is very easy to understand by anyone. As what condition are you given here? As per the condition, the data is comparing one table to another table. Wherever and which data is matching as per my condition, the data will be joins and retrieval. So up to now, that kind of scenarios we applied here. But your self join is most important. Why? Because this join is not working on multiple tables. First thing. Okay, now you just tell me, what is the mean by self? Self means, are you depending on any others? Are you depending on yourself? Yes, depending on myself. That is called a self join, we called. Okay, so previously, can you see equi join, inner join, outer joins, cross join, natural join, non-equi join? These joins are performed. But what it was happening here? Okay, so see, first what we discuss, course table and student table we worked. So course table data comparing with the student, otherwise student table data comparing with student with the course. So your two tables are there. Comparison is very easy. Next, we are working with the EMP DPT table. Here also employee comparing with the department comparing with employees. This is also easy for us. Next one, we comparing with the SAL grade table. So employee data, we are comparing with the SAL grade table. This is another table. Next, we are doing here test one table with the test number two table we compare in non-equi join. So here also we are using two different tables. Next I'm using here items one table and items two tables. Okay, here also two different tables I'm using. So these many tables as of now we discuss in our joins. Okay now. So but here in this case what happened, we take in compulsory two tables and one table data we are comparing with the another table data. That was happening as of now. And this is very, very easy also. For anybody can easily understand. So comparing with one person to another person, when there are two objects are there, one object with another object, if you comparison, who is a tall, who is a short, who is a thin and thick, yes or no? This comparison is very easy. Okay, so it's very easy for us. But self-join is not working like this. First point, remember. Self-join is not working on multiple tables. That's the first point. Because a self is nothing but a table depends on, by itself, it will be depend. So that's why the people, what they will say, self-join definition, how it was given here. Okay, so joining a table by itself is called as self join. Okay now, joining a table by itself. But previously what happened, joining a table with another table. Got it my point now? Student table joining with the course table, employee table joined with the department table, employee table joined with the SAL grade table, items one table data join with the items two table. Understand now? Okay. So this is what it was going to be happen. Understand now? So self join is not like that. So self join is going to be depending on itself. Suppose you are depending on yourself. It's called as a self dependency we called. And your self join is also working same like that. Okay. And what it mean here, self join, that this joint can work on a single table only. This is very important point. Work on a single table only. So that means more than one table we cannot. Okay na? Right. So these are the 2 points, remember first time. Later you have a question. Sir, a single table, how it will be joins together? How it will be joining by itself? and where you can use a self join in real-time industries. Okay, how the self comparisons are happening. Okay, the reasons, purpose. Okay, in real time, when, where we want to use. So that all kind of informations we will discuss in tomorrow. Okay, na? So this is very important. Join, guys. Don't absent tomorrow. Is very, very important for anybody going to database interviews. Okay, so those people must and should be learn and listen this class. Okay, so tomorrow self join is very important and very complicated join, but still I'm explaining slowly for your understanding way. Okay, now, right, and that we will see on tomorrow. Okay, na? Right, guys. And as of now, whatever the notes is there here, definitely this notes, I see your notes also in front of you only. I'm uploading because again, you people don't confuse this. I'm saving this file and come back to your, okay, which class? Join class. I'm going to editing now. Okay, the already two files you have it here, class 1 and class 2. Now third file, that means third session class file also, I'm going to upload. Okay, so I'm going to uploading this today's session, 11 o'clock batch. Okay, right. Fine. And I just go to save this file into you. And now when you come back to this, open your join third file. So first, second, third file. If this file open first of all, open this file and your starting class of join topic is there, and come back to lastly, end of the file, you can go. Bottom of the file, you can see your self join definition was there. Okay, now. So like this, you have to check every day your class notes. Okay, right, guys. So the notes also uploaded, and do practice once. Okay, now, to get some more clarity on these joints. Okay, right, guys. And yes, so if anybody have any doubts, you stay there, and if there is no doubts, you can log out. Okay, right. So right, guys, if you have any queries are there, you just send your queries through your chat box. Okay. So Harshal, it means not common column name is a natural join, so it perform cross run. Yes, Harshal, that's correct. Next, Ajay, department name, sum of salary from ED, where E department go by department. Yeah, Ajay, what is the mean? You written query, but there is no any question in that. Okay, once check it out. What you send, Pavan. What if you don't commit after creating table? So after creating table, if you're not committed, but still it will be permanently saved in your database, Pavan. Why, sir, it will be saved without commit means, sir? That concept is there in coming future. TCL language commands, sir, we still not discussed, right? We are discussing only DDL, DML, DQL. TCL and DCLs are not discussing. So in that TCL language commands, I will explain to you why. Okay, we are without commit table, how it will be stored. Okay, now. So there I will explain to you what is what. Next, Sachin. See, once Sachin equi-joint purpose already I show you that common column name is not a mandatory, but data types are mandatory. Remember, okay, na equi-joint purpose common column name is not mandatory, but data types are mandatory. Okay, na that should be remembered. Column ambiguous problem, Ajay. So why column ambiguous problem means you take in department name. Careful observe, department name is there now. Two times you take in department name. Okay. So there you can put it identity. Selected D name, comma, sum of salary from EMPE. D name is there na, group by D name. Okay na, there you have to put it. Okay, some identity put it. So D name is a column of which table, Ajay? D name is column of which table? DEPT table. So D dot D name, put it. Okay na, that is a ambiguous problem. No, here, Chandu, I1 is called as a table level alias name. It's not a column. I1 in your cross join, can you remember in cross join? I1, I2 is called a table level. See, items 1, I1. I1 is what now? Table level alias name. So that's why table level alias name dot in the table column name. Understand na? That is important. So I1 is a table, it's not a column. That's why table dot column. Okay. Yes. So Malik, your alias names, okay, table level, table. See, I1, I2, these are the table aliases. When I'm using this table alias name dot a column name should be used. Okay. So Bala Narasimha, you have a 6 tables, then how many conditions we need to write? Okay, now after this self join is completed, I will show you more than 2 tables how to join. Okay, now Balakrishna, sorry, Bala Narasimha. So more than 2 tables how to join, I will explain after this self join. At the time, you can understand that how many join conditions we written for 6. Okay, now yes, up to maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, that explanation will come to you. There you can check it out. So Harisankar, here I was here see items 1 I1. So here we declared na. So here we declared the name. That's why the name I'm using to calling of I name. So that means I1 is nothing but which table? Items 1 table. From items 1 table, we are calling one of the column is I name. Understand now? That is why we are going to be taking like this. Pawan, mandatory, I said now, some joints are compulsory. Now we go to self-join. So tomorrow you can see self-join purpose, alias names are mandatory or not. You can understand. Okay, so aliases are not mandatory for every join, but few joins purpose compulsory. Okay, in that self-join is one of the most important join. In that alias names are very, very important. Okay, so without alias names, why we can't implement self-join? Tomorrow I will explain. Okay, at the time you can understand that alias names are important or not. Okay, next guys, next. Anybody is there? Next, sir. Chandu, first you have to use that JC condition once right on natural join. First of all, what happened? You can see in a practically. Okay, na Chandu, give the condition where S dot CID is equals to C dot CID. You can give that condition in natural join and check it out what kind of error is coming to you. Okay, right. Yeah, of course, you can use Harisankar. You can use a table name also directly, no problem. So alias names are what now? Just a temporary names we are creating, shortcut names. Okay. Suppose your table name is very big name. Okay, then why should I want to use that much entire name? Is somewhat difficult now. So we are creating one shortcut name or alias name we are creating, and that alias name we are using. That's it. No, sir, I want to use only table name means, yeah, of course, you can use table names also, nothing problem. Okay, right. Okay, guys, then tomorrow we will meet. Okay, right.